Oke guys, saatnya kita menyaksikan game ketiga antara tim Falcon Apbren melawan Blacklist Internasional ya guys ya. Dan di sini kita lihat Kyletzy hero andalannya itu Fanny dan berhadapan dengan Soyu ya guys ya. Harusnya sih ini kalau di late game harusnya menang Soyu, tapi kita nggak tahu ya guys ya. Apakah Fanny akan membantai Menggila? Langsung aja kita tonton guys, let's go.
Enough, because the thing is, it's gonna be very crucial. It's gonna be dependent on the setup.
Enough yapping. Let's throw it over Starcasters to bring us the action for
Pintunya jangan
game 3.
goyang-goyang lagi.
And now it's time for our time to yap. I agree. I'm on that
Easy,
train too. There's
Fanny-nya.
no few haters out there.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
POV-nya sih mengerikan ya guys ya, sekedar info aja.
Not just kids, man.
Oh, okay,
Adults
Kita
as
lihat.
well.
all his fans
Mengerikan nggak ya? Udah lama nggak ngeliat dulu
like
guys.
me. I'm an adult.
That you are an adult, man. You know what? Now for this game, when we look at the lineups that are for game number
Digangguin
3,
ya?
I like both of them because they also solve the issue that maybe some of them had in game 1, game 2.
Hampir mati.
I
Lord
feel
JM-nya?
like at this point just doesn't want to talk about game. Whoa, Lord JM.
Mati dong,
Okay, he's
Fanny dapat.
quite low.
Fanny nggak ke atas.
Response coming up here from
Masih level
FCAP.
1 tapi dia.
Try to work on this as well. Okay, now,
Oh, ngambilnya.
the thing is
Oh,
for
recall.
Blacklist, they know that Kyletzy has his Fanny, so there's this temptation,
What's the
especially that
temptation?
they have the Cho and
Fanny.
the Khalid.
Yeah.
To invade
Lawan
the
Soyu.
front, not just to, steal
Harit
the
versus
forage or
Claude.
purple buff, but just to really try and delay and disrupt the
Kita lihat
farming
Fanny-nya.
pattern of Kyletzy.
Sap.
A lot of information for MP the King, especially
Cek
because
ombak.
it aids the early game of Suyu if he has a lot of information gathered by Perks.
Yeah, and I think that's why you have to. I mean, anytime you obviously have the Fanny on the lineup, you've got to kind of take care of it, take care of the buffs, make sure all those boxes are checked so that Kyletzy can do what he needs to do. And that's really just scale out of his mind and then just
Keempat.
be
Siap-siap,
a
mana?
blade of damage.
Haji,
Right, this
first
is
blood.
exactly what I was talking about.
Gila,
So,
matanya.
hey, first blood, go to the hands of Kyletzy there.
Okay.
You can already see it.
So right now,
Kan ada tanda dari
we know
fix
that
sana yang tadi
Kyletzy
kelihatan.
wants to. Oh wait a minute. Okay, they're going right after Kyletzy.
Datang lagi Fanny-nya.
But Kyletzy
Sep.
springs in with the cables onto MP. The King might be able to bring him down. And
Mati
Bill will take him
pickingnya.
down. That's 2 kills.
2
for
kill.
Falcons Apbren. So this is a good start for Kyletzy because the last time that we saw Kyletzy, now they're gonna work on the turtle first. 2 members of the agents are here working on Lord JM. They're gonna bring it down once again. Mew picks up his
Balik
second
dulu.
kill.
Nggak ada purple
And they're
mana.
not gonna start yet the turtle because Kyletzy has to go back.
Yeah, they at least delayed the turtle being taken here, but FCAP finding quite a few kills this early in the game can help them scale up, especially Few. We were just talking about Few and how he is going to be scaling really well. Now the fact that he's got 2 early kills on this, you play into your power spike and the fact that you also have this internal guard and good damage to kind of deal. No one's gonna get the turtle just yet. Looks like Kyletzy wants to get both buffs, but it'll be Blacklist that starts it up and goes for this.
Hampir aja
Flicker
kena.
out.
Good flicker
Yang
out from Few,
Vanden.
good catch from Open.
Aduh.
Haji with another up trying to save
Mati dong ini.
Perks. But Flapteasy goes in from the backline. AOG will be casted but will be evaded by Perks and Suyu. MP the King
Fanny-nya
gets the turtle.
masih
Blacklist
farming,
tries
guys.
to disengage.
Good effort once again. Blacklist, really what they're trying to do there
Mau
is
ke
just
Harit
kind
ke
of
Fanny-nya?
cause that distraction, allowing MP the King to get the objective, and they do it just that. When you're falling behind a little bit in the early game, that's really what you got to do. Your team has to come together. You have to be able to get the objectives once they're for the taking here, and it's kind of slowed down that momentum that was being built up from FCAP. So taking a look at the items too real quick. No first items locked in just yet.
Kyletzy.
There's one.
Pops is revitalize. Gonna out to sleep.
Duh.
Taps come in from MP the King.
Fanny datang.
Open and Kyletzy goes in. He
Waduh,
tried to go for the engage.
hampir aja.
Disciplined enough not to get tempted by getting those extra kills as it forces out the reaction from Blacklist. Now Perks will just really give a lot of information to MP the King by trying to camp out in the jungle of Kyletzy.
Yeah, this is the thing. Anytime you have the Cho locked in, man, you have to be going.
Suh, pas banget yang Vanden-nya.
Good catch there.
Gigi
That was one of
Owen.
the most obvious catches that we know is gonna happen, but it still amazes us.
Yeah.
And it gets a kill onto Haji.
Corrosion.
Ooh, that's really tough to deal with when you have that much burst, because that's one of the great things about having a Fanny. You don't know or against it, you don't know if it's going to show up or not. And so that's the call signal that goes. Kyletzy shows up in the mid lane. And what I was going to say about Perks is he's going to be able to find vision, provide that, but also
Nanti malam juga bagus ya guys ya.
and then
Fanatik Onyx
you're
Filipina
going
yang
for
tak
pickoffs, right? Like,
terkalahkan.
you're trying to get the pickoff potential here because you have the Cho. Maybe even sometimes it's just to
Melawan
disengage though. And with the way things are going right now, FCAP will continue to find some of these wins across the map,
siapa
but
dia?
Blacklist is doing a
Kemarin.
good job at, despite the momentum, again.
Mark Omega
Gonna catch Perks. Was popping the ultimate of heal onto Perks, but Perks
kemarin
managed to
Blacklist
survive. That's a good
lawan.
initiation from Falcons Apbren, forcing out
Duels,
Blacklist.
Lupa gini guys.
Two ults, but Perks is still here. They want to go right after Kyletzy.
Push.
Lord Jim goes
Mati.
breaking Sandstorm, but Kyletzy
Tapi
answers
dapat
right
MP
back.
the King-nya,
When it comes
Turtle.
onto Perks, Turtle will be slain. And now the clash will disengage. MP the King is still alive
Dan pan
here.
abang mana minjem dah elek.
For none trade. And Blacklist still got the Turtle.
Yeah, you gotta give it up.
Yeah.
MP the King, despite all that chaos, goes in, gets the turtle. Those were two pretty big ultimates though he used earlier on against Perks before the turtle was actually
Taking
committed
time.
to. So, like I said, Blacklist will try to find what they can. Keep
Nggak
things
bisa
steady
sih.
at this point. Oheb, farm it up.
Wow.
Ya,
going up
Oheb.
against three.
Aduh, Oheb.
But that might be just too
Wah,
deep
kenapa
because
anjing
Flapdaisy
Oheb ya?
was there with the taunt. And they're gonna shut down the Filipino
Oh, Haji.
sniper. Haji
Oh.
wanted to go right after Oakwood.
Flicker ya, Haji ya?
Flapdaisy Super Marco
Oh,
continuing
enggak.
to work onto Haji. And Flapdaisy goes in up against three Perks with the kick. But they're gonna be able to survive that though. No chance for Blacklist that time.
Yeah, no trade. Flap there just the whole time on this. Got a Kasha as well, so he's gonna be, causing a lot of issues when he's just roaming around with everybody else. You can see how tanky he is, plus the revitalize when they have that available. So trying to hold it down. There's still some good pushing, of course, happening from Lord JM. Not sure if he continues. He's gonna that
Pas
way, but
banget.
jump.
IOG, I am offended. There's literally
Itu
no
GG
escape from
kombonya ya
Perks.
guys, kombinasinya.
During that time,
Sama
got
Fended.
bursted down by the hands of Few.
Ultigator.
Again, a beautiful pick off there from Falcons Apbren in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Fanny di bawah.
They got Perks twice.
Yeah, I feel like he's having a difficult time. I think like,
Fantastis.
especially for Cho, it's hard because
Wah, aduh
you're
mantep guys.
trying to provide that vision, but then sometimes when you get so crowd controlled, thrown up into the air, whether that's Avatar the Guardian or the Eternal Guard, you only got a flicker, and you have the, of course, like you can get out some of the crowd control, you can know, but it's
Lagi
still
di bawah.
when it's layered properly, and that's what FCAP's been doing every time. Perks' job is so difficult here.
Oh, beautiful
again.
catch once again. But Perks manages to escape. Here comes the Jin Dual Flicker combination. Gonna catch two, but no follow up yet from the agents. Turtle hasn't been started yet. Falcons Apbren has a 1.9k gold lead. Now the story of game number 3 is that MP the King
7-0.
continuing to get these neutral objectives. Two turtles under his name. We'll see if that's the same result for this turtle thing.
And they're gonna fight for it. Blacklist getting in position. Couple shots from Super Marco. Or Jam will heal back up. Now Perks, he's got the way of the dragon. No flicker though, so this is a little difficult as they force FCAP off the turtle. There's the jump though.
Oh,
Flap.
AOG.
Woi, gesek-gesek.
Easy gets the turtle, but Blacklist wants to counter engage. Here he comes to
Ada
the
real.
raging sandstorm. They're gonna bring down Blacklist
Oheb
first
dapetin
with the kick onto Super Marco,
Flapdaisy.
but Marco stays alive, bulletproof. As Falcons
Catalor.
Apbren need to retreat. Lord JM
Lord
goes in right
JM,
after
GG,
Phil and
shoot
brings
down
him
in.
down, but a killing
Tapi
spree coming in from
Fanny
Kyletzy as he
killing
also brings down
spree.
Haji.
Yeah, at least Blacklist will get something out of that. There was a response there too, but FCAP also got that turtle, so still, Blacklist will find those wins where they can, trying to get themselves to be in a fighting position for the Lord. You've only got the Starlium Scythe and the Feather Heaven right now for Oheb. He's got to go ahead and continue to farm up. He's not too far behind Super Marco, so that's okay, but you can see Super Marco's got the 2 items.
Wush.
Okay, 1v1 to beat the two jungler.
Woi,
Kyletzy doesn't know
GG
that
Flapdaisy.
they're two members, he but still gets the kill
Yang solo
onto
kill
MP
MP the King Soyu
Now,
guys.
this is a different kind of
Nge-kill dengan
Falcons
gaya
as
ya.
Movement continues to work on Oheb and Perks. Remarks goes into the BMI. Flapdaisy here this time. He still has the AOG. They commit this overextension though. Okay, so Kyletzy, if you could recall the last Fanny game of Kyletzy,
Yeah.
there were a lot of almost kills. I know he ended the game 1-0-4 despite his amazing heroics as Perks and Oheb trying to defend their tier 1 tower. Ogwen Goes with an offended play, but Perks dashes out. Now going back to my point, Kyletzy this time is a different beast. He ended that game, the last Fanny game, 1-0-4. They won.
Yeah.
Luckily, because Super Marco was Super Marco, doing just Marco things. This time he's starting out strong, 4-0-2. Not a lot of almost skills, because this time he gets the job done.
Gets the job done, but a lot of that too. Kyletzy, oh again! Oh!
Okay.
Wah, GG kombinasinya lagi. Diakhiri dengan ulti Gatot.
Good kill onto Oheb. AOG cast in perfectly to bring down the Filipino sniper.
Before that all broke out, what I was going to say is, you know, Kyletzy, the reason why he's having this kind of game on the Fanny is because, again, his instincts are really good, but also just the vision that FCAP's providing him, whether that's Oakwood or even Flap, the fact that he's just been roaming around for the most part, is so pivotal to make this work. And this is going to be a difficult Lord. Blacklist actually wants to contest this. It looks like they do half health right now. Lord JM a part of the fight as well. They're going to go press it forward.
Oh, Open goes in, flicker in. Netherrealm coming in from Haji, who's going to get the Lord here.
Dapat
MP still gets the Lord
Fanny.
in exchange for Perks, and that was a
Lumayan ya.
trade for Blacklist.
Blacklistnya perpanjang asa.
And even so, like, I gotta say it, MP's been doing a good job at locking down the objective retribution, but for FCAP,
berarti
they'll continue
Aurora
to
lawan
get some turns
itu
if they
guys.
can. They gotta deal with
Aurora
this, they'll clear
kalahin
it out really quickly. Their
Blck
lineup's good
Eko
for even on a defense if they end up there.
Yeah.
But this is a good step in the right
Lawan
direction for
Fanatic Onyx.
Blacklist. It's just how do they capitalize on this, or is it just gonna result into, you know, merely nothing? They might get a turret, maybe the mid lane tier 1 if they can, but expect FCAP to hold on to as much as they can. Even so, Super Marco, he's at the point where, you know, he can clear things really well with just the Blazing Duet. So finally, tier 1 top side will go down. Lord's already worked on. So Blacklist, what else can they take from this? And this is where, Ingan, we start to see that transition here, where these gold laners are going to be also very crucial to this. You can see Super Marco.
Dari
He's got
samping.
the 3 items he needed. Going to be working on the next. Oheb's still relatively doing good at
Fanny
farming.
bisa kah?
Still
Enggak
working on
jadi.
the Holy Crystal
Nge-clear
though.
lagi.
And I feel like once that comes online, then these objective fights could get a little dangerous for FCAP if they fight into it. Because again, Netherrealm is also going to be great. No matter how many times Haji dies, Netherrealm's
Brute
value
Force.
is always going to
So you
be
Brute Force,
like,
War
part of
X,
those
Counter
fights.
Strike.
Yeah, especially since we all know that Kyletzy, once the clash starts, he'll go in late entry,
Yeah.
but he's gonna lock onto Oheb, and Oheb alone. Might go for MP the King if ever there's Lord objectives, but we've seen this yesterday with a lot of Fanny plays, how Hayabusa plays were in. The jungler during a big clash just literally goes for the gold laner, then goes out, and that's their job. Their job's done. If they can go for more kills, great. But if they take out the first enemy,
Nggak ada yang
or
kena.
the first flop, they see
Kata
goes
naga.
in with the jump. Salmon Force will be casted by Oheb. And
Mega
first with
monster
the
kill
kick,
Fanny.
but Oheb's gonna fall down.
Set, double kill.
As well, the clash is still going. Kyletzy goes in for another kill.
Balik lagi.
Now Perks
Aduh, udah nggak ada mana.
for
Super
Flap
Marco.
Daisy this time. Owen still here. Super Marco as well goes in with a BMI.
Oh,
Locks the target
oh, nggak ada
onto Haji,
BMI-nya.
forcing Haji to walk
Fanny
away.
nggak ada
If
purple.
only they were able to rotate a little bit faster and be part of that fight a little bit sooner, that would have been a easy pickings for Super Marco. But great play once again for Blacklist.
Ooh.
Kyle.
Kyletzy knows.
Wish.
Okay, goes in for the cutthroat, but MP the King
Yeehaw.
sustained that though. Luckily he was in his immortal state, wherein he has an
Masih
extra
tebel.
additional damage reduction, and with that play, he's still able to get his orange buff.
It's gonna be fine. But you can see, those windows for Blacklist International. They're there. The fighting potential is there as well. I think this still goes to it. You know, Perks has to be part of that equation. Where is he going to be able to get a pick off for them, or at least get the kick in the right direction? You know, that's part of it. Sometimes that's what the game comes down to for these tropics. Because once you go in with initiation, like the flicker combination, where you used to see,
Kok Super Marco lihat sih itu?
Beautiful Wintercrown play coming in from Super Marco. Will he be able to evade the potential death? He did. BMI out, goes in. Falcons safety.
Woi, legendary.
Swinging with his
Pancingan
hand.
tuh
Gonna
gimana
bring
ya?
down MP. The King says hello as well as Perks and Lord JM
The
has to
Winter
retreat
itu tadi
here.
clothingnya.
And you thought when Super Marco was in trouble, don't forget he's bulletproof.
It's bulletproof right now for this game, but man, that was a whole lot. Could have gone worse too for FCAP, but good sweep in, and now they're going to work on this Lord, FP the King. Jungle's still down for Blacklist International, so they're going to try to delay this the best they can. I don't know if they just want to give this up. Perks.
Kyletzy working on Lord JM. Quick sand guard is there.
Oh, Lordnya.
Still no MP the King and Conceal coming in from Falcons Apbren. Open. Will he be able to catch him? But I'm offended. Play it flat. Easy tries to zone out Perks. Here comes Haji.
Petri.
Oh, okay. Kyletzy gets the Lord. Might be able to take down
Blazing
Perks.
duet,
Super
double
Marco
kill,
with
Super
a
Marco.
blazing duet. A double kill. Netherrock coming in
Fanny-nya
from Haji,
dateng
but is it gonna be
lagi,
enough?
cutthroat
Kyletzy
lagi.
here swinging with the cables. Plus the cutthroat to
MP
bring
goes
down
for
Owen.
Wah, nggak
Kyletzy
kena.
still arrives. Owen
MP the
catches
King
him
ngincer
and
dia.
brings down MP
Lihat Fanny
the
guys,
King.
MP
905.
wanted to go for the queller,
Wow.
but Oakland's like, no, sir, you're not. I'll catch you. Again, it was a good attempt. Blacklist really was trying to delay that Lord. Just maybe another, couple seconds than MP. But it was unfortunate. They didn't buy enough time. They tried even with the Raging Sandstorm from Lord JM. But FCAP played around that really well, and now they'll get a ton of turrets and space to work around this Lord. So Blacklist will go ahead and clear this one out. They're going to try to hold on to as many base turrets as they can, but it's whittled down already in the mid lane.
Marco manages
Nah,
to get another inhibitor down bottom. So one inhibitor turret left for Blacklist. They do have a turret up top, second tier turret. And Falcons Apbren really just displaying how
Bloodwing.
their chemistry has been building up all throughout the years. You've seen in Kyletzy, they're able to make him go crazy, 905 KDA, and the moments that you thought Kyletzy or Super Marco was going to go down, Open or Flapteasy is going to make a play to make sure to save their damage dealers.
Again, Flap just being that front side. Both doing a ton of work for the front line of FCAP, whether that's going to be a taunt with the Unbreakable or a pull from Oakland with the I'm Offended. Right now, that's such a big, obstacle to get over if you're Blacklist International. And why they're kind of just dealing with this. I mean, look how far Oheb has fallen behind. He was keeping up with Super Marco for the longest time, but
Tapi walaupun beda jauh, Oheb sama Super Marco juga cuma beda satu item doang.
He's pretty much locked in. Malefic Roar, too, is what's really difficult. Again, Blacklist International, their tankiest guys up in the front side are just going to
Pusing kelihatan.
just deleted because of the fact that you have Super Marco unleashing with the Malefic Roar, has that armor penetration.
Animasinya
And
bagus.
so you have to rely on a couple different things for Blacklist. If they actually decide to go in with Lord JM,
Oke kan, kalau udah sakit.
Perks goes in for the cheat control play. AOJ as well. Raging Sandstorm, all the ultimates being casted, but Open with a beautiful second kill to
Double kill Fanny-nya.
Double kill coming in from
Cari lagi,
Kyletzy. Now the
triple
chase is
kill.
going on to Lord JM.
Iya,
Five
ketemu.
members of the base. Lord JM trying to keep on weaving, trying to buy enough time for the agents to at least extend the game, but Super Kyle is here with the kill. He's gonna miss him though. Lord JM is still...
Come on, Lord JM!
Oh, he's still...
Wow, selamat
You
kah?
can't catch this wave, buddy!
Serves is his way out.
Selamat.
Oh, man.
Oh, quick sand guard just to charge
Yes,
up once
got-
again and bought enough time for Blacklist. His Perks will eventually respawn. MP the King has...
Kalau ini bahaya nih guys, bisa dapet
here, but
ini.
gets spotted out by Flapteasy. Now Kyletzy's mad. He wants to go right after Lord JM. That's the real Lord for Kyle. Lord JM, not the second Lord.
Lesson learned, guys. Don't chase a Khalid in your own games as well, because you're most likely not going to catch him or take him down. Oh, again, initiation, but looks like it's going to be a disengage. So still, Lord is up here. It's evolved now as well. They hold on to that one turret. Lord JM.
Lot keberapa ini guys? 1, 2, 3. Tapi udah lot if
That time he
ketiga ya.
hasn't recalled yet because of the quick sand guard.
Doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to.
He was born to be here and do this. That's, 'cause that's what Khalid is for.
Surfs up. Literally. So now, Blacklist, they're going to want to contest for this Lord. Kyletzy's just working on the mid lane. Let's see who's going to get the catch first.
There it is, Conceal. They're holding it at the half health right now, though. I think they still want to be able to have that advantage, and that's what they're going to do. MP also, he's been on point for the retribution, so as long as he stays up,
Wah,
man, he
Arman
might
gatot.
give Kyle a run for the money. And that's what FCAP's worried about, too. They want to be able to zone him out. Can't catch him with the Unbreakable. Goes over the wall. And now, quarter the health.
Raging Sandstorm coming in from Lord Jane, trying to zone out the members of Falcons. AP
Dapat
Prince,
MP the
gonna be
King-nya, guys.
retribution battle.
Ah,
There's
Sudon.
a couple of Kyletzy, all of a sudden it's gone. This is an opening for Blacklist.
Comeback
The
kan,
window
guys.
keeps getting bigger and bigger for
Late
the
game.
agents as they also bring down Flapteasy.
Oh
Now
my
Lord JM
God.
trying to
Super
keep
Marco
his
pecah
AP
immortal.
Brand here. Super Marco's immortality will be popping
masih
off
selamat.
Purify just to walk away. Now they're working on Owen. win. They might be able to catch him though. Haji trying
Split
to
lagi.
chase him. They don't have minions and they
Masih
do bring
dapet.
it down. The Filipino sniper will take down
Endong jadinya.
and Blacklist gets the
Gila
Lord.
27
I
guys.
don't know what it was, but maybe that journey around the map chasing Lord JM kind of tilted FCAP because the game has been turned around for Blacklist International as now they march towards the base of FCAP.
It looks like what happened yesterday versus Omega working on Super Marco. Kyletzy this time is here with their crowd play. Super Marco goes in with the blazing through and they're doing the best to clear out the
Minionnya
minions.
masih ada.
Match point for Blacklist.
Epic comeback guys dari Blacklist. Gila cuy.
Man,
Mengerikan banget, mengerikan ya guys ya. 2-1 coy.
What a play,
Ngeri,
what a
ngeri.
kick.
Oke guys, selamat untuk Blacklist Internasional yang menang di game ketiga dengan super epic comeback ya guys. Tertinggal 25 tadi kan ya guys ya. Ternyata di momen tadi mengejar-ngejar Lord JM supaya nggak mati-mati dan akhirnya momennya terbalik. Fanny-nya akhirnya shoot down dan langsung aja Falcon Apbren kalah guys. Oke lah, selamat untuk Blacklist, nice try untuk Falcon Apbren. Jangan lupa guys dibantu like, comment, share, dan subscribe. Sampai jumpa kita di game berikutnya guys. Dadah.